ScumCon. This is General Grievous. Crush them and make them suffer.
You know, I love our intro, but the Chinese order is probably one of my favorite clips to come out of RSD2.
I wasn't there for that panel. I didn't get to watch that panel, so it was news to me when I saw that clip. I was like, "Oh, that's fantastic."
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
There was a lot of cool moments like that, and it's a shame because like even as the founders, even as the guys putting it on, we can't experience every moment of RSC that even we want to experience.
Finally, because I snuck away year one, and I got to sneak into the Mando panel, the prequel panel, the Ahmed Best panel, and I'm like, man, I'm like, oh, I got to be there. The covert man. Like I went to a lot of the ones I really, really wanted to, and then like this year I didn't see any of them. Like I missed all of them. And I was like, we run the thing. We can do whatever we want. I missed all.
I almost missed my own panels. I was hosting because there was there might have been something going on. There was something going on at one point, and then I think it was Nemo called me, and he goes, "Hey, he's like, are you coming to host this panel?" I'm like, yes. Let me just.
I knew I had something at 3.
So yeah, year 2 was a blast, and tonight we're live once again to talk about some stuff coming up for year 3. Most importantly, we're talking about some processes that we wanted to improve from year 1, that improved a little bit on year 2, and is only going to get even more efficient for you guys, the attendees, on year 3. We remember that there was a decent amount of congestion, especially on Friday of Rebel ScumCon year 2, when it came to people either redeeming or just outright purchasing their autographs. But we also know that many of you really love the way we have our ticket system, where you get that really cool souvenir trading card size character card back with that celebrity on it. But this year, we're still going to have that. It's just, like I said, going to be a little bit better. So, Tucky, what can they expect from our new autograph ticket process going into Rebel ScumCon year 3, happening August 7th through the 9th at the Frisco Conference Center?
Okay, so the line situation will be the same. The redemption separate from new purchases, a separate VIP line for new purchases, that will stay the same. The trading card is going to be a little bit different. We're going to remove the perforation section on the bottom, because that's the thing that slowed down the line the most, was the people that were assisting the actual cashier with finding the trading card for the person that they're trying to purchase, then locating where the perforation needed to be punched, whether it's autograph or selfie or whatever, or if it was a premium or not premium. That's where all of that kind of congestion began. So we're going to remove that perforated area on the bottom of the trading card, and the trading card is going to be now like a traditional trading card size. And if you're one of the people that are like Topps collectors or just card collectors in general, Star Wars Unlimited, now these are going to be in a quality that you'd be able to get graded if you wanted to, or save them and put them in a regular top loader, or something and along those lines, without having the perforation tear at the bottom. With that happening, in order to make the line faster and not have that situation where the person that's helping in the volunteer area, the autograph ticket booth, find the trading card for the person you're purchasing, now it'll be more or less like you're going to a movie theater. You fill out the clipboard ahead of time, or if you don't fill it out, you're just going to verbally tell the cashier what you're looking for. They're gonna punch in those items, and once you pay, a ticket is going to print. A physical ticket can be just like if you were going to a concert. It's a large rectangular ticket, and you're going to take those tickets. Those are your licenses to drive. You're going to go into, you're going to get in your line for the person you want to meet. And when you hand your ticket in, no perforations or anything like that, you trade your ticket in to the handler at that particular line, and they're then going to give you the trading card there. So there's no anyone sorting through stacks of trading cards to find the right one that's for you. You literally get it at the table. So there's only one card at the table. There's no confusion there. It's a much faster process. You give them a ticket, they give you the card, you get the service that you purchased, the autograph, the selfie, the combination of, or whichever you're getting done there. Yeah. So that's the gist of that. That's going to speed up the process of purchasing. It's going to speed up the process of redemptions on online orders. We're going to be able to run the system on our website, a widget on our website, so it won't be ran through the photo op company anymore. So if there's an issue where something has to get solved, you don't have to go to a different booth in a different area of the convention. It'll be able to be solved right there on site.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really excited for not necessarily this new system, but update to the existing system.
Yeah.
Nemo mentioned a moment ago, so we can collect RSC tickets now. Always could. From year one, we wanted to implement that your autograph tickets were collectible upon redemption. And in fact, we even had a number of attendees try to purchase the rest of the collectible cards, which we would make available just after, events 1 and then events 2.
Yeah.
Because at the time, the trading card itself also acted as your ticket. So by just receiving it as a souvenir this time, I think it's just going to be a little bit easier. And again, going back to the condition of it, you could, in a sense, get those other ones graded, but some of them are going to have been torn a little bit better than others. Some of them may have a little bit more damage. Maybe some of the paper would have caught.
You're always going to get a lower grade because of the perforation period, even if it was folded off perfectly.
Sure.
So either way, but and you never know how it's a perforation. It's not like a cut or a tear. And I think I remember there were some handlers that didn't want to do that, and they brought their own scissors in and were like cutting them. Like, it's going to be a better process. It's going to be a faster process. I'm looking into and making sure that we'll have the infrastructure working, that we'll be able to do some redemptions on Thursday when we do the early badge pickup too. So that should help. That should also help the bottlenecking on Friday, because it's our majority of the Friday pickups are not necessarily even 3-day or Friday only people. It's our VIPs, because they're there, they're ready to go. They want to get all their tickets in their hand and say, cool, I've got everything in my hand, and now I can budget my weekend how I want to. I can get in that line when I want. I can look and wait. I can do lunch when I want. I can, I have the freedom now. I've got all of them in my hand. And to try to help mitigate that and being a faster process, being the implementation of this new system, this update to the system for Friday, and also trying to add Thursday in there too, will definitely help with bottlenecks.
Mm-hmm. I'm very much looking forward to that. But when can people start pre-ordering their autographs for Rebel Scum Con Year 3? Because I know that's about to go up very, very soon, which will be once again on the main website, Rebel Scum Conventions with an S. .com. That's rebelscumconventions.com.
I know how it looks on the ticket company site. I don't know exactly how it's going to look yet on our website, because it's going to kind of be widgeted into ours. So we're working out the kinks on that side now. One thing we didn't even talk about in the pre-show was the fact that another point of contention with online ordering versus on-site pickup was that there was a differential in fees. Now that the fees will be blanketed, it'll be the same across online ordering and on-site ordering. It'll be exactly the same. It'll be we'll talk about that closer to the show, but it's going to be very consistent. It'll be the exact same because the system is exactly the same that we're using for online and on-site.
Wonderful.
Oh, I was supposed to say when.
But when? Yes.
Oh,
when?
That
That's
was the
great.
question.
When will it?
When
will they go up?
How do we think about February 1st? That'll give everyone 6 months.
That's nice. That's really soon too.
That is soon. That's why I'm gonna dive deep into making sure it's 100% ready by then and get it up and get it ready.
Well, thank you. Let's see. Nemo said, "Yep. Bless thee for making things consistent." I remember a lot of people asking about that. Yeah, I mean, we do our best to identify and listen when something comes up, whenever there's a hiccup or an issue, because I've been saying it since the very beginning. We didn't get everything perfect on year one, and we knew we wouldn't. And we did address some of those things and improve some stuff for year two. We knew we weren't going to perfect it on year two either. And I know we're not going to perfect everything on year three, but we're going to do our best to make sure that your experience is as smooth and as fun as humanly possible with the resources that we have available.
I'm looking at some of the comments around.
Me too.
Max Rebo, we are so stoked I'm stoked for the other guys to get to meet you. We had it was awesome meeting you at Rhode Island. That was fun. Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun time. Recap for those who just joined. Okay. And when will the next guest announcement be? Soon.
Ooh, yes, actually,
soon.
I heard there might be one very soon.
I mean, I have a couple contracts in hand. We're just trying to manage how we're going to do them. But there's definitely more people that are 1, 2, 3, maybe about 7 contracts right now that are signed that aren't announced, maybe 8. So there's definitely we have a lot more guests to announce to everybody. And we're just trying to manage how we roll them out.
That's absolutely right. And make sure that you keep those notifications on any Rebel Scum Convention's official social media channels. That way you don't miss when we go live to announce things that are being updated for like the ticket system, like we're talking about today. When pre-orders are going live, which once again is going to be February 1st, is when we're aiming for tickets to be live for pre-orders for Rebel Scum Con year 3.
Yep.
And let's see.
Online orders going live on February 1st. Photo ops are already live on Pose Photo Ops, and we have the link on the website for that. It should be on the guest page as well as the main page. The recap. Also, the ticketing system will now be a ticket, kind of like if you were at going to a concert or a sporting event. When you get online, you'll be purchasing. When you make your purchase, you'll get a ticket. So the ticket will be your ticket for the thing you purchase, and you get online for it. You get your trading card after you redeem the ticket. So that process will be sped up.
Which
Colin sees Max.
Those speaking of those tickets, they are fantastically designed.
Yes,
by our art director, Kirk Chavaria, who is also opening up a really awesome facility in Louisville called Cosplay Makerspace. So if you're a cosplayer and you're looking for a spot, or you're an aspiring cosplayer and you're looking for a place to work on your cosplays, or maybe learn some 3D printing or sewing or some other skills, check out Cosplay Makerspace. It's not open yet, but it should be opening really soon. And our incredible art director, Kirk, makes most of the art that we have for Rebel Scum Con, definitely all of the logo art, all of that great stuff. But we also, on year 2, had some very, very amazing human being artists who contributed to our badges.
Oh yeah, we're talking about badges. Yeah.
Mhm. And aren't we going to make some of those available soon?
I think. How about all of them?
All of them?
All the badges. Yeah, let's make all the badges available.
Too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make them all available. How
What
about
if we also put them in like a really nice case to keep them all in, so they stay nice and good condition.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of the badges there. And what's really cool is
it won't come like as one piece
because you weren't, security, or you weren't a staff member, or you weren't one of the autograph signers, one of the talent, or you had a 3-day badge, so you didn't have the really cool land speeder or Falcon or Ahsoka for the individual days. I'm sorry, I was Bo-Katan was Sunday. You can now get a full set of all of the badges, but it's going to be an extremely limited quantity. It will come in a box set that I think I might have.
Bunta badge, though.
Yeah, the Bunta badge is really good. And it's laser etched. It's got the logo on the front, the round logo on the front, the modern logo on both sides. Inside, let's see if I flipped it the proper way. No, backwards. Inside will be individually numbered, and you see right there it is 25. There'll be 25 of these box sets available. We're gonna go live with them on this Friday. It will come with one of each of the badges, the box set, and it'll. What time did we say? 8 p.m.
I was going to ask you that, actually.
Yeah, I think we said 8 p.m. on Friday. 8 p.m. on Friday. It's going to go live.
Central time?
Yeah, Central time. Because
Okay.
we wanted to pick a time that it would be, so at least the West Coast people are out of work, the 9 to 5 people that it would get gate kept from the possibility. And we wanted to make sure it wasn't too late for the West Coast. I mean, for the East Coast, rather. So it's kind of right there in the middle where it's not too late and not too early. So 8 p.m. on Central on Friday. These will go live on rebelscumconventions.com shop, the shop page. And there'll also be a link for it that Dante will definitely be friendly enough to share around, so we can make sure everyone sees it. But they will go live tomorrow. Is tomorrow Friday? Is it Thursday already?
Tomorrow is Friday.
It is.
Yeah. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m.
Okay,
Central
please
time.
go live tomorrow, and I need to make sure that I get this built online and ready in time. So yes, these will go live. If these disappear way too fast, we'll see about trying to do something else. But we won't be able to do any more of the boxes. So we'll see what we can do. We'll see how this goes. This is our first time doing this. We know a lot of people like the artwork on the badges, so we wanted to make sure we can make them available.
I think they look absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We had, like I said, a lot of talented artists involved with Rebel Scum Con years 1 and year 2, especially. And that, I think, shined very brightly through the badges. I know I saw lots of attendees, vendors, club members, just about everybody who was very excited about them, trying to trade badges with other people because they were like, "Oh, that's my favorite," and they're like, "Well, that one's my favorite," and we're like, "Hey, you got to keep your badges for at least the weekend, so we know, so we all know who everybody is, so you can get into the right things you need to get into."
Also, some of the Artist Alley people were given the wrong badge; they were given vendor badge, so they were like,
"Yeah,
well, you're in the Artist Alley here. This is your proper badge. You're given the wrong one." They go, "Well, I mean, can I still keep this one because it's Watto? Watto is the vendor. I'm like, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, sure, but I'm gonna keep checking you to make sure you got both on you, so you don't hand it off to someone.
Yeah, right. Oh man, yeah, that was a lot of fun though, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what kind of art that we have pop up this year.
Mhm.
Fingers crossed for
I
that guy
see.
over there.
I see a question on Instagram that says, "I know you can't control talent and the time they take for signatures and talking. Any chances of specific times that can be purchased, like a time-specific VIP slot?" Um, we will have more than likely be entering into that scenario when it comes to certain headliners. I don't know specifics on who exactly this year that process will be implemented, but a couple of the options that are going to be headliners this year would very much potentially possibly sell out in the pre-order process. So the best time to manage, or the best way to manage that, we're looking into now, and putting time frames on the choices for the tickets may be something that we would have to do in those scenarios. So, but that's not a definite yet. But that's just to answer your question, Wildfire.
And let's see. I'm looking to double check and see if there was any other questions we may not have already addressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're all caught up right now. So if you have any other questions for us, please go ahead and throw them up in the chat real quick. And
on this post-it note right here, that's backwards and you can't see, I have all of the Bunta guests written on it.
go ahead and go ahead and turn it around. I'm sure Spencer will be cool with it.
Spencer wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure Spencer will be cool with it. I mean, but it's your fault though if he gets mad.
Glenn Cooper, Tucky, will there be any tat artists this year?
Great question.
We are on standby. The artists had a great time. The attendees had a great time with the artists. I was upset because I didn't get to get anything done. Me, Bobby, and Josh were supposed to get we're supposed to get the logo tattooed on us. We never had time. The artists never had time. They were working nonstop. We are currently waiting to hear back from the city of Frisco if they deem us allowed to have tattoo on site again. It was originally last year. They said the building wasn't zoned for it, and they made a special and they gave us the ability for a one-time deal to do it. And that was something we immediately brought up after the show about how much fun it was, how safe it was, and that we wanted to do it again. And we're still working on it. As soon as we know, as soon as we get the yes from the city of Frisco, which I wish there was, I wish I had an email address for you guys to go and harass them and kind of say, hey, let Rebel ScumCom have tattoo artists come back again. As soon as
just address them to Mr. Mayor.
Yeah,
just Frisco Mayor.
Yeah. Fix the roads on Main Street and tattoos at Rebel ScumCon. As soon as we get the okay that it's allowed, we will let everyone know so that they can plan accordingly. They can book their they can book their time with the artist. From what I hear, I don't know if we'll be able to increase the amount of artists because another set of news is the vendor room is sold out. The artist alley is sold out, and the Just the Essential booths are sold out. So I don't know if we'll be able to have more artists. I heard that it would more than likely be the same artist from last year because I think that's how Mark works with hey, you guys came last year. You guys get first choice if you want to come this year. So, we'll try to get that information to you as soon as it happens. We really hope they can come back. We love Mark Draven. We love all the guys that came out, guys and girls. They were absolutely the best in the business, and they were a lot of fun to hang out with.
I totally agree. I wish I got to spend more time with them, but I was almost never in that corner during con hours.
Yeah.
That was the comment I meant when I took a drink at the wrong time, because that popped up right as I took a sip of water. Have any details released for food vendors? I don't think we actually have released any food vendor details just yet.
No, but I was just actually emailing with someone yesterday, and it's a food truck that I really like. And I mean, not to give any hints because they haven't signed on yet, but I think they were on some kind of TV show at one point. Maybe at Diners and Drive-Ins and Dives, or maybe even Shark Tank, or maybe something, maybe some food truck race. Who knows? I named a few things, but they were definitely only on one of them that I know of. But I mean, that's we're working on different.
Thanks, Gino.
Yeah, we're just working on stuff. Golden Chick, I believe, will be back again because they said anytime you guys do the show, we will be there. So I don't want to.
I do like Golden Chick
for them, but I know Golden Chick will be back, and they're kind of a staple so far. I mean, chicken tendies and Star Wars.
Oh, will there be any cool things for younger kids? Trying to get my friends with kids to come, and the concept of free kids is already great.
You can't have any kids for free at the show. No,
I'm stuck on that. What?
No, you can't have any free kids.
No, yeah, we're not giving out kids.
No kids. But no younglings for free.
There will definitely be stuff for kids. In fact,
the younglings
be a good amount
for free.
That's right.
Yeah.
There will be a good amount of community tables at Rebel ScumCon Year 3 as well as Year 2. And some of those community tables were handing out all kinds of free swag like patches and pins and coins and all kinds of other things, a lot of which were kid focused. There were lots of awesome little mini games for the kiddos to play and get some of those items and participate in the greater convention stuff. I know some of the clubs were really good to them too.
Yeah.
In Year 1, we had a
swag trays are going to be
class.
Fun. Oh yeah. Yep.
Hosted by Demetrius Bistrevsky, a real life sword master and actor for Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. That was a kids class where they could go and learn how to properly wield a lightsaber, which was really, really cool. And we have some other cool ideas and things we're workshopping for Year 3 for the younglings, foundlings, whichever lings you have in a galaxy far, far away, trying to get involved in this awesome fandom. What is this swag you speak of? Oh, I don't know, Will Craig of the Line Force fan club. I don't know. But there was definitely some fantastic patches that I know came out of not only the Line Force fan club, but the Tennessee Star Wars collectors group. They and many more.
Yeah.
And many more.
Yes. I know there's absolutely no way we're going to be able to control the weather. We'll try. We'll ask nicely.
Hopefully we can keep it a little cooler. In August, we'll try to keep it a little cooler, and maybe one of these years we'll get Pelimoto to come out because it gets hot in August.
Yeah. Similar question: will there be any snack style vendors inside the venue? The only way to do that with this particular venue is it has to be their stuff. They control all of the food and beverage once you enter through the door. The snacks will probably be the same type of like nachos and cheese and pizzas and the stuff that the hotel themselves produced. We have spoken extensively to the hotel. The Starbucks location inside will be open longer. the restaurant and the bar will be open longer. They will not kick people out at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Well, a full bar of people. That kind
Or
of
at least
stuff
they're not
is still be
supposed
going
to.
on. What's that?
I said, or at least they're not supposed to.
They're not supposed to. Yeah, no.
They
Yeah,
said
so
they
that
wouldn't
won't
this
happen
time.
again.
Yeah.
We're working on the possibility of having our awesome soda vendor, Pecos Pete, be inside the building and not outside to make room for more trucks outside. So that's something that we're working on. We heard there may be a concession to be made about that being the only snack that would be non-hotel sold inside the building. So we're working on that, but that's not a definite. That's all I got.
Some Bro DeLorean just asked, are we going to have the same space or are we going to add some more room? We actually will be adding a little bit more room than we had on year 2. It won't be a ton more, but there will be some more.
No, yeah, there will be some more. We will be doing a little bit of relocating of different things. Artist Alley won't be on the inside of the ballroom this year, going along the wall. It will be on the hallway that's basically between registration and photo op / 501st and costume clubs area. That will be the entire Artist Alley hallway. So that's one little move, and there's a couple other moves that are in the works, but they're not definite. They're not finalized, so we don't want to spill the beans on something that might not even happen yet.
We at least 2. There was at least 2 or 3 inches of space that we gained. Dante hasn't pinned it yet.
Gain an inch. Yes. I wish we can gain an inch or 2 of space. There we
go.
The people that we have invited and are working on signing and have signed for the show, it's going to be it's going to be a feat of an epic amount of logistics to get them all into Rebel ScumCon with all of you. I wish I could blow the wall out and double the ballroom, but we're gonna do the best we can with this building, and maybe look for a building a little bit bigger next time. Oh man! All right, let's.
Can we get Dorian Kenji? That's a great comment. I would love to get.
Can we get Dorian
Kenji? I love that guy.
We possibly could. I mean, he's out there. I have to see if he's available and if he fits in with the theme of everything else going on. I saw Spencer talking about me withering away. I don't even notice it really a lot myself, but thanks. I don't know if that's good or bad. I know the ballroom closes at a certain time, but any plans for after-hour activities at the venue? Seems like last year everything was off-site.
There will be some. Last year there were some too. There were some swag trades.
Yeah, we had swag trades that were on site. It's a little difficult to have things on site that are on the convention center side, not the hotel side, because we need to have it locked down and closed off for for people's property to be locked up. So it limits us on the amount of space that's on the hotel side for events and activities. And but the off-site activities are a lot of fun.
There's also noise on the hotel side, even though it'll probably very likely be filled with nothing but Star Wars fans this year, based off of how the room sales have gone so far for the hotel.
Yeah.
Technically we can't just occupy the open space with loud events, or what could be considered a loud event during quiet hours. So hanging out in the hotel bar is one thing, but being out and taking up open hotel space at night with a bunch of people, is another, because they're gonna say, hey, you can't be out here loud. People are trying to sleep, even if it is just all of us Star Wars fans hanging out in the hotel. Swag After Dark will be Saturday night again. That's right. Yep.
Yeah. After hours lightsaber duels in the parking lot, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do it in the parking lot. It's too well lit, but it gets dark over there at night. So yeah, some lightsaber duels would actually be pretty cool at night. Any chance we might get someone like John Boyega? Maybe someone like him, maybe someone him. I don't know. Anything's possible. Maybe even Tom Cruise, like Spencer said earlier today, since now he directed a lightsaber scene.
Right?
Starfighter.
I was seeing that too. I'm excited. I'm excited more and more when they keep talking about Starfighter.
I am so excited. Sean Levy's great. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I
worked hard on that movie.
Any names you can confirm already that aren't on the site yet? Yes.
There are going to be names
I can
soon added to the site.
Okay.
7 or 8 names that are not.
I think it's time to go now, huh?
I didn't say I can confirm them. I can't verbally say them out loud.
Right. Will there be any target practice? All right. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. Warwick Davis. That's somebody else we would love to have out for.
That'd be a great name. He will be in Dallas at Texas Frightmare very soon before us. So I don't know if we would be able to, if Warwick would work out this year. I don't think we'd be allowed to book him, being that he would be here very soon before us.
Yeah, not that we wouldn't love to. Love to. And definitely, I guess we are considering for future RSCs. So
I met him last year for the first time, and I was chatting with him about Harry, about the Harry Potter or the Wizarding Bake Off show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like I was
like the missed minutes of RSC.
like I was about to say, we're very excited for anybody who had anything to do with Star Wars, and we definitely want to see them at future RSCs. Stay tuned. We do have a guest announcement coming for you guys very, very soon. Very, very soon.
I got a contract back just a couple hours ago. I want to talk about it. I can't yet.
Not yet.
I can't yet on that one.
Dante will get you, dude. So stay tuned. Make sure you keep those notifications on. Notifications on for any Rebel ScumCon official social media channel you follow, so that you know when we go live, and we will share with you that next guest announcement or next update to your RSC3 experience. Once again, Rebel ScumCon Year 3 is coming up August 7th through the 9th at the Frisco Conference Center in Frisco, Texas. And to book your experience, make sure you go to rebelscumconventions.com. And if you're coming from out of town and you haven't secured your hotel room yet, while we did sell out our discounted room block for the main venue, we got 7 more hotels with discounted room rates for you guys in the very, very close proximity to our venue, for that weekend. So
Vivian Blair, she would be cool. Sorry.
No, you're good, dude.
I'm just reading out loud while you're talking.
You're good. So stay tuned. We didn't want to leave you hanging there. We're looking forward to having you all. We're looking forward to sharing these awesome guest announcements that we have coming up very, very soon. So keep those notifications on. And there's other really awesome swag in addition to the boxes that are going to go up for order this Friday. Once again, the box sets for our art badges for Rebel ScumCon Year 2 go up for order on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S at 8 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. That's Friday the 9th. Friday, January the 9th, to be specific, in case you're watching this a little bit later. And on February 1st is when autograph or pre-orders go up on Rebel Scum Conventions with an S.com for our current announced Rebel Scum Con Year 3 guests. And we'll get the other pre-orders up as we announce guests leading up to Rebel Scum Con Year 3. So just stay tuned for those pre-orders as well.
I love I love all these guest suggestions. I'm not going to slip
They're
up
great
and say
suggestions.
anything.
Yeah, they're absolutely
Elizabeth,
great
Greg,
suggestions.
is Tate going to be hanging out this year? There is a good
I would say it's within the
possibility
realm of possibilities.
that he might. He might.
It's within the realm of possibilities. I won't say yes. I won't say no. It's possible.
I mean,
Stay tuned.
Tate loves RSC. He's been at every one of them
So far.
so far.
And once again, we cannot wait to share each and every RSC3 moment with all of you. Feel free to engage with us when you see us. Ask us whatever you want to ask us. Talk to us about your favorite Star Wars characters, your favorite fun facts. I love to hear it. And we'll see you at Rebel Scum Con Year 3. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see y'all later. We'll see you another time. And may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.